going to be a tutorial on this look. I was really inspired by Coachella and all the other upcoming festivals, and I love this. I wanted to incorporate some color and just have some fun. I was doing some shopping at Ulta, and I was walking past the NYX section, and I saw they came out with these awesome vivid bright liners, so I really wanted to play with these, and I love how this look turned out. So if you want to see how to get this look and recreate it, then just keep on watching. Alright, so first things first, I'm just going to start by priming my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I do this every single time I do a tutorial. It's just one of my favorite eye bases, and I also really wanted this look to be really nice, cut and clean, so I'm applying a little bit of tape on the corners of my eyes at a nice angle. So the first color I'm taking is by Makeup Geek, and it's in the color Beaches and Cream. I'm just taking that on my Morphe E27 brush and setting my eye primer. The next color I'm taking is also by Makeup Geek. It's in the color Peach Smoothie on that same Morphe E27 brush. This is my perfect kind of transition color. If you find something that's a couple shades darker than your skin tone, you're going to be good to go for your crease. I'm just kind of placing that sloppily there because we do have that tape, so don't worry if it's a little messy. To give my crease a little bit more depth and definition, I'm going in with Makeup Geek Frappe on a Morphe M441 brush, and again just kind of placing that a little bit deeper in the hollows of my creases. This look is really based off of building color on each other, so we're going to be doing a lot of blending, so just take your time with this step. It's nice we don't have to be super precise since we have that tape, but remember to just keep on blending. Next, I'm going in with one of my favorite colors from Makeup Geek. This is in the color Cocoa Bear on a Morphe E28 brush. This is definitely a smaller kind of tapered blending brush. Really good for the outer V. So I'm placing that color pretty intensely on the outer V, blending it upwards into my crease to kind of create a faded effect. And I'm definitely keeping the majority of that color right in my outer V. Going back in with the M441 brush from Morphe, I'm just blending out those edges so we have a really nice kind of transitioned look. And then I'm taking the color Americano, also by Makeup Geek. I know, can you guys tell I love Makeup Geek? I'm using that on a Morphe M506 brush. This is an amazing brush for kind of really getting into the depths of your crease. It's really, really small, and I love kind of placing this in the outer V. It just gets right in there. And of course, I'm going back in with my E28 brush and just blending all of that out. On that same M506 brush, I'm taking the color Corrupt by Makeup Geek as well, and just placing that very so slightly and very light-handedly in the very inner corners of my outer V, because I really wanted to give this look a little bit more definition. It was pretty intense already, but you know I like some drama. So next for the lid, I'm taking the Starry Eyed Foiled Eyeshadow from Makeup Geek as well on a Morphe M153 brush, and just kind of packing that color on, and it's kind of blending out the edges to pull the entire look together. Because this look was very dramatic already, I wanted to add even more drama. I already took off my tape. I'm just applying my NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. This is one of my favorite liners along with the NYC one. It's just so easy to use. I did fast forward this because it takes me a really long time to do my liner, but I just made it very dramatic, long, and you know, it's slaying. For lashes, I'm just going to apply a thin coat of the Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. This one's very similar to the Benefit They're Real, so if you want a really nice, affordable alternative, this is your girl. I'm also applying my Cocoa Goddess lashes, and I will be right back. Now moving on to priming my face, I know when you're at a festival it gets really hot and you're going to get pretty sweaty because you're probably going to be dancing, so I wanted a really long lasting primer. I'm using the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, and on my Holy Grail NYX CC Cream, this is the color correcting one in the color green to kind of cancel out all my redness. And of course I need to have a really, really long wearing foundation. This is my Holy Grail one, so of course I needed to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I absolutely love it. If you have oily skin, you need to try this foundation. It's so long wearing. It literally looks perfect after like 8 hours of wear. It's just amazing. I want to do a review on it just so I have it on my channel, because you guys, this is probably my Holy Grail foundation. I will never want to stop using this. For concealer today, I'm just taking the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. This is in the color CW03 Light. This has a really nice kind of yellow peachy tinge to it, so it's really nice to kind of cancel out your redness. It's a double duty concealer where it's going to cover up all your dark circles but also kind of color correct at the same time. So I absolutely love it, and I'm blending that out with my Morphe G2 brush. To make sure my concealer goes absolutely nowhere, I'm taking the Palladio Rice Powder in the color Translucent. I'm just kind of softly baking my under eye, if that's even a term. I'm not really completely baking it, but I'm just applying a pretty good amount of product and this brushing off the excess. And I'm also applying it in my T-zone where I get really oily because this is a really good oil absorbing mattifying powder. And to set the rest of my face makeup, I'm just taking the Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder Foundation. You guys, I have fallen back in love with this. This is perfect if you have oily skin. It's the greatest combination with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'm just applying that with a really giant Real Techniques powder brush and just kind of dusting that all over my face. For contour today, I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour Powder, and this is in the color Light with my MAC 109 brush. This powder was a little cool tone for my skin and my liking, but I'm just placing that on the hollows of my cheekbones and kind of bringing it up to my temples to kind of create a really nice shadowed effect for my face and slim everything down because, you know, I cannot do a look without contouring my face. So because my contour turned out a little ashy for my liking, I'm going in with the MAC bronzing powder. This is in the color Refined Golden. This is honestly one of my favorite bronzers because it has more of a neutral to a little bit warmer undertone to it, and it has beautiful kind of golden speckles in it, but it's nothing too crazy. And I'm just kind of lightly dusting that all over my cheeks, on my temples, and kind of on my jawline, just to kind of bring a little bit more warmth to my face. And I decided I wanted to go back in with my rice powder from Palladio with that same Real Techniques brush and kind of clean up my contour because your girl got a little sloppy. For blush, I'm taking the Becca Mineral Blush in the color Damselfly on a Morphe 142 brush. This is a beautiful kind of peachy corally color. I'm just placing that on the apples of my cheekbones and blending it out, and then I'm going to blend it out with a dual fiber brush so it's not too intense. I know I like to be matte, but I also love to glow. So I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator and packing on that color. You know, you want to be seen from miles away when you lose your friends at the festivals. So you just gotta glow like people can see you from outer space, literally. To finish off the eyes, I'm going back in with Cocoa Bear and just kind of blending that on my lower lash line. And I'm taking a really small kind of definer brush. This is a flat definer brush by Sigma. This is the number E15. And I'm placing the Americano shade really closely to my outer third and kind of creating a little bit more depth there. Y'all know I love putting nude in my waterline, so this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal in the color Nude. I just cannot wear black, so I have to wear this. This one's definitely my favorite and it doesn't transfer onto my contacts. I'm also going to be putting a light kind of layer of mascara on my lower lash line. This is the MAC Giga Black Lash. So because I wanted to pop a color on my inner corner, I'm taking this flat shadow brush from Wet n Wild, and I kind of wanted to go into both the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette and the new BH Cosmetics Foiled Eyeshadow palette with those two purple colors. I wasn't satisfied with either one of them by themselves, but I love kind of pairing them on top of each other, so that's what I did, and I also brought it down to my lower inner third of my lash line. Alright, now for the super fun part, I'm taking the two NYX Vivid Bright Liners in the color Vivid Petal, which is the pink one, and Vivid Blossom, which is the purpley lilac one. And I wanted to create a couple of dots underneath my wing, so I just kind of changed the colors back and forth. I started with pink and then did purple, and then went back to do pink and then purple again. I also wanted to do a really cool design kind of following the natural arch of my brows, so I did that same kind of technique with the dots of each different color, and I kind of just did a couple dots down each side, and I really liked how it turned out. The colors were super pigmented, they lasted a really long time. And you can do whatever design you want. If you had jewels, you can put those on, that would look really, really cute, or if you wanted to kind of add some flash tattoos or some glitter, just be creative and have fun with it. The lip combo I decided to pair with this look is the Lancome Le Lipstick lip liner in the color Natural Mauve. I'm just kind of outlining my lips just a little bit and kind of overlining them because, you know, that's the look I like going for. If you don't like it, you do not have to do it yourself. I'm also pairing one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. You guys already know. This is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the color Stone. And to make sure my makeup lasts all day and all night, I'm taking a setting spray to finish off my look. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you are going to a festival, have fun, be safe. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!